it's Lynn here. I hope you're having an incredible day. Now today guys, I'm going to be potting up the wonderful little plants that Hansi and I have got growing for Josh. And this is part of the Growing for Josh project. And if you're not familiar with the Grow It for Josh, links up above to an amazing video that my wonderful friend Rachel from Gardening at Dwenser has done about the Grow It for Josh project. And what it is, it's actually in memory of her late son Josh. And everybody is growing different types of plants from all over the world in memory for Josh, which is a wonderful thing to do. And we chose to grow a Pereskia godseffiana from a cutting, and as you can see, it is doing remarkable. And this beautiful plant here is the most beautiful coloration. What makes it amazing about Pereskias is that, believe it or not, this might look like pretty much like a normal plant, or maybe just a succulent at first glance with the little spines on it, but it's actually 100% cactus, guys, and it doesn't look like the normal cactus that you would normally see with the lovely leaves. But believe me, it has the little areoles in it there with the spines coming out, as you can see there. That is what makes a cactus, and a succulent just a succulent. And as you may know, all cacti are succulents, but not all succulents are cacti, for that very reason, down to the areoles. And this is a lot different care to a normal type of cactus. It does like to be kept very well watered all through the summer, and although it can dry out during the winter months, it does like to be kept more moist than normal cacti, like the desert cacti that like to be kept completely dry over the winter. This one can take a lot more moisture. And it's time to pot this on, as it's outgrown its pot twice. And I have a little crystal here as well on top of this in memory for Josh here, and the little one here, Grow It for Josh. And if you're not growing a plant for Josh, or you're not familiar, as I say, do watch Rachel's video because she explains more in there. And I'll also have the video in the about section as well. And why not grow a lovely plant for Josh if you're not doing it already? It's a lovely thing to do. As I pop this on, so I've got the soil mix here, and what I've used is a well drained loam based soil. In this case I'm using John Innes #2, and I've added extra sand to it for extra drainage. And before I go any further, guys, a big thumbs up to Hansi, who is filming me now behind the camera, my wonderful fiance. Please do go over and subscribe to Hansi's lovely channel, Family of Cactusy and Other Beauties. He has some incredible videos on there, cacti, succulents and gardening as well. So lots of tips he shares on there. Do go over and subscribe. Again, links above, and also they'll be down below too. And what I'm going to be doing here, as I've added extra horticultural sand to the loam-based soil for extra drainage. As I say, Pereskias don't need to have as strong a drainage type of soil as the desert cacti would do, because they like to be kept a lot more moist. And that's come out very easy anyway. And just in case of potting on now, always check the root system when you do pot on a plant. As in this case here, the roots are very good, nice and loose in there. No signs of mealybugs or vine weevils. You can usually see mealybugs. You'll know when you take a plant out of its pot, they always hang at the bottom there, usually like little white, tiny little fluffy things, the root mealies, but no sign there. Very good. And then I'm going to choose a much bigger pot. The reason why I'm going for a much bigger pot to that is that this is a very fast growing plant, and as I say, unlike a cactus that may need to go in a bit more of a bigger pot, this is very safe to pot into a much larger pot. It can almost be treated, in fact treated like a completely normal house plant compared to a lot of other cacti. Very different type of plant to grow. So I've got a lot of soil in there, as you can see. Put this little beauty then there. I might put a little bit more onto the top. As I say, it can take a lot more soil and a bigger pot than the average type of desert cacti. If any, the Pereskias are very similar to the Pereskiopsis as well. They do like to be kept completely different. They can survive being kept dry for long periods, but they prefer to be kept treated more like a normal type of house plant. All around there, and then gently tapping it down. Oh, it's gorgeous. And this is a bit of an update on how this plant is doing as well for the Grow It for Josh project, as well as showing you repotting it too. And it's a beauty, I have to say. If you haven't got any Pereskias in your collection, I highly recommend them. They're very easy to care for, but again, they're not commonly seen in cultivation. Pereskiopsis is mainly as a grafting plant, but Pereskia isn't. And they're beautiful, very easy to grow plants too. They do like to be kept a lot warmer than the normal types of cacti. I would recommend overwintering them at a minimum of probably 15 degree Celsius, which is probably about 50 degree Fahrenheit, because they really are probably 55, 60 degree Fahrenheit, I should say. 15 C would be about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. We have Celsius over here, you see. And that's that. And the little label there, grow it for Josh. And of course, the wonderful little crystal too, which I shall put in here. So there you go, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of plant power, as always, from Ireland. And until the next video, guys, bye.